Hey Nick, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. Have a good time at church last night?
I did.
It's good. What did you think about the message?
I thought the message was really good. It really spoke to me.
Spoke to you in what ways?
Well, I definitely need to make some changes in my life. Just kind of some evaluating and stuff like that. So.
Is that why you came in?
Mm-hmm.
What exactly are you wanting to change with your life?
Well, I just became a Christian and I realized that I have to actually make an effort to become closer to God.
Yeah, it definitely takes a lot of work, and it's definitely not the easy path. You know, some people say it's the easy way out, but that's definitely not how it goes.
So I just realized some of the choices that I'm making are kind of lining up with that. So.
Do you want to elaborate on some of those choices? I mean, in the comfort of your own.
I'll just make some bad choices maybe drink some alcohol or smoke a cigarette and stuff like that. But it's not, I don't do it by myself. I feel like I'm just peer pressured into it.
So is it your core group of friends then?
Yes, it's basically my core group of friends that I do it with.
Okay. So it's kind of hard, if they're who you hang out with and who you spend the most time with, to kind of get away from that. I can see where you're coming from there.
And I want to become closer to God, but I don't want to be the guy that pushes all my friends out and shuts them out, and then just gets a whole new group of friends.
And I feel like we can get around that. I feel like there's definitely some scenarios that can, better your relationship with God without losing those friends. How far are you willing to go to become closer to God? I mean, I realize your friends are very important to you, but what's your cutoff? Are you going to help yourself? I mean, I feel responsible as your youth pastor to challenge you on a regular basis. So, I mean, do you feel like if this is going to inhibit you with your relationship with God, then you're not going to be able to change it? Are you willing to cut these friends off, or is that not an option?
I'm not sure. I'm just I guess I'm kind of just, those are my friends, I grew up with them and stuff like that. So I can just see how it goes once we get to that point.
Definitely. I just kind of wanted to know where your boundaries were, and it's good that you're remaining open-minded about it. And it wouldn't be wise to make any drastic decisions at this point. So what do you feel needs to happen? What are some different strategies you think you can pull off that maybe in this specific situation you'll be able to handle this?
Well, I can set some boundaries with my friendships.
Mm-hmm.
And then go ahead.
No, you continue.
I can set some boundaries. I can maybe get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then just come up with some other alternatives.
Alternatives as far as hanging out and socializing in different ways. Trying to maybe push your friends to doing something else with their time. See that happening. All right. Are there any smaller tasks that you feel can contribute to it, or is it pretty much those big three things that you think are going to lead to this and be able to get around it?
Well, I don't know. I kind of feel as I'm trying to get closer to God, that those decisions will become easier to make, and it'll become, I don't know.
I don't want you to disclose more information than you have to, but are these friends that you feel confident you could approach with? Is that more to your nature, or are you more of you'd rather lead by example in those situations, and maybe these friends would follow you, or think you could talk to them? Are they saved? Can you kind of elaborate on your friends and your relationship with your friends?
Well, I can talk to them about anything. I've known these guys since kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I would probably lead by example, and if they don't catch on, then I would talk to them. And then as it comes down to it, if I have to cut them from, I'd be my friends.
You've known them since kindergarten. Have you shared with them that you're saved then?
Yeah, actually, some of them go to the church, so they're actually in the youth group.
So, is it so that they know where you stand and they're still peer pressuring you into it? Okay.
Well, like I don't know, some of them, some of the guys like the girls in the youth group. Some of the guys are like just Saturday Christians, I guess they call it. I don't know what you want to call it. And but I'm the kind of person that just, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it 100%. So that's the way my dad raised me. So.
So you really want to get closer to God at all costs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.